everybody, and welcome to Inside Edition. I'm Deborah Norville. We now know more about that horrible gun battle in Los Angeles on Friday and about the commandos who are behind it. As Tony Cox tells us, one suspect's despair and a fixation with weapons may have triggered the shootout.
As the city of Los Angeles watched in horror on live television, two bank robbers clad in body armor and armed with the firepower of a small army laid siege to police in North Hollywood. In what seemed like a military mission, the bank robbers fought a blistering gun battle, wounding 10 officers and 3 civilians before they were finally gunned down by police.
It was an intense situation, and I think they were very well prepared to die.
The bank robbers were identified as 30-year-old Emil Matasarianu and Larry Eugene Phillips, age 26. Court records say in 1993, authorities pulled the suspects over for speeding in a stolen car. Inside, they found a cache of weapons and more than 2,000 rounds of ammunition. Matasarianu and Phillips were charged with conspiracy to commit a robbery, grand theft auto, and unlawful possession of an assault weapon. However, they served less than 100 days in jail.
He's not a monster. He's a person who lost his hope.
Emil Matasarianu's mother, Valerie Nicolescu, said her son had been living with her in this house in the Los Angeles suburb of Altadena. His car with vanity plate 1 Emil 1 was still in the driveway. The gunman's mother says she also saw those horrendous pictures on TV, but had no idea it was her son. In her living room, her dead son's picture was on the cover of the Los Angeles Times. And nearby was a makeshift shrine with a photograph of Matasarianu as a child.
I'm going to apologize to the policemen as well as to the people who are involved. I'm sorry for this event. I'm sorry for these awful things that happened.
The mother says her son was depressed about losing his job and because his wife had recently left him, taking their child.
And I think that more than robbing a bank was the fact that my son went on a suicidal mission.
The FBI confirmed they were also investigating the pair who may have been involved in 2 other bank robberies last year. A surveillance camera captured these suspects who got away with $1.3 million using the same method as this latest heist. It's called a takeover.
A takeover means that coming in the door, they immediately announce what their purpose is. They use their weapons to keep everybody under control.
Mark Mooring is a former LAPD sergeant with 20 years experience who now is president of a security firm called Proper Authorities. He analyzed the tape of the gun battle for Inside Edition to attempt to discover what kind of criminals police were up against.
They were ready to commit murder of anyone, which makes them brazen and probably the most vicious kind of criminal that we'll ever see. It could have been very, very devastating, but it was one for the good guys.